What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Light Skin Gaming. In this video, I'm going to show you guys the best ways to make money in GTA 5 Online this week, the double money making methods, and even go through some of the sales. So the first thing that we want to do for this week is take advantage of the 2 times money making method, and that 2 times money making method is going to be through the bunker. Now the bunker, you guys know, is one of my favorite ways to make money online. I'm sure it's some of your guys' favorite way because it is the easiest passive income in the game. You simply just go ahead and set this up and this business pretty much runs itself, and it has a large amount of profit. Not quite like the nightclub, a little bit different, but if you go on Maze Bank foreclosures on your phone like I did here, and I recommend you buy the Chumash bunker this week if you don't already have a bunker, as it is 40% off. Just know that you do not get the upgrades that you had from your last bunker transferred over if you are moving. Now, you will have to be registered as a VIP or CEO to run this business. Just make sure that you assign your staff to manufacturing only, so manage staff, and then go ahead and get the upgrades, which will require you to go to buy upgrades and buy those upgrades. So pretty much the supply bar gets full, and then over time that supply bar feeds into the stock level, and once the stock level's up enough, you can sell. If you don't assign your staff to manufacturing only, you'll actually end up with a lot of your money going towards researching these upgrades. So just make sure that you have your assigned staff to manufacturing only again, so your stock level is maxed out. And then to resupply, you can always go ahead and actually buy supplies, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. So you want to buy the equipment upgrade and then the staff upgrade, and then if you want, you can buy the security upgrade. These upgrades will increase your profits. This week is 2 times money, so you don't need to have these upgrades to benefit from this and actually make profits using this method. But if you do have these upgrades after this week, this will still be profitable and definitely a money making method. So again, you can go to click resupply to buy supplies, and you want to buy supplies, you don't want to steal them because it takes too much time. So $75,000 and you'll buy supplies. If you want more details on that, in the description box below, I'll leave a link to my more in-depth bunker guide, which is a lot more slower and fluid to help you guys understand a little bit better how that business is run. So that is going to be your bread and butter for this week, but we're gonna get some extra cash in for this week. I actually ran this time trial. It is the time trial in the middle of the map here. It's called the Observatory time trial, and you have 2 minutes and 4 seconds ish to complete the time trial. So this one is actually pretty hard. You will have to have your Batty 801 fully upgraded, no question about it. So if you don't have the upgrades, don't even attempt this unless you have a faster vehicle than the Batty 801 fully upgraded. I highly recommend you use the Batty 801 because I use it for all my time trials. It's cheap, doesn't cost that much to upgrade, and you'll make your money back on it within 2 weeks guaranteed. So again, this time trial is not super easy. So what I do recommend is that you start the time trial up, right? And then you go and put your waypoint on the destination you need to reach, which will be in the top right hand corner of the map. Once you've done that, you can restart the time trial and you'll be good to go. So again, start halfway out, halfway in the circle, giving you that slight time advantage, and wheelie as much as possible. You need to get your top speed up before you hit this hill, because if you don't, you'll be just slow and sluggish. This one takes all out speed. It's not one of those ones you can really take time to control. You're gonna want to take a right down this hill here and just wheelie down this hill. You don't have to wheelie too much, but make sure once you hit this ramp here, this little jump, you're landing around 22 seconds. Once you hit the ground, you should be around 22 seconds. That means you're on par time. Just gives you an idea if you messed up too early. Again, coming out this tunnel, you want to land on your back wheel a little bit and wheelie as much as possible, keeping your top speed up, because this is all about speed. You're going to cross the street, and then there's this little ramp here. You want to go off to the right through this little bush. You can hit the stem of that bush and fall off, but it just gives you a guidance of where you should be so you can get on this road. You can see it took me a little longer to get on this road than I would like to, and then you're going to take a left at this sign here. And then you want to take this as a little ramp, and you'll go over this railing. Not a big deal. And then you're going to wheelie again as much as possible. You can get hit by rocks, trees, branches. Keep that in mind. And then you're going to go straight across again, and then you're on the airport strip going as fast as possible. Now guys, again, you will have to have a fully upgraded vehicle to do this. You're not going to be able to do this on a janked up Batty 801. So, and just know it didn't take my first try. It was actually very difficult. I just want to keep this as honest as possible because I've had some people stressing out, and this one is actually not one of the easier ones to do, but it is, I will say, one of my favorite ones to do. I really like going down the hill. So you'll see I used the train tracks as a ramp to cut off a corner back there. Just keep that in mind. It definitely cuts off a few seconds that you will need to cut off. So make sure you do that. And then once you're on this road, you're going to go on a straightaway and take a left here. Control that left-hand turn. You don't have to go super fast. Now I want to make a good point reference of time now. You'll see my timer is about to go red. You actually want to be on or crossing the bridge as that happens. I was actually a little bit delayed and I still was able to make it. And when you go through that fence at the end, you want to turn your motorcycle as you're going through the fence. If you go straight on, you will actually crash and fall off your bike, and it's completely devastating. So if you like the video so far, please do leave a like on the video, as it does help me make more GTA 5 videos for you guys. So the next money making method for this week is the MOC. Now, one thing I want to mention is the motorcycle, or the mobile operation center, is 40% off, as well as bunkers are 40% off. So these are the times to pick these up, and all the MOC missions are 2 times the money. So all you have to do is get your MOC out. You can do that by going to the bunker or using your interaction menu services and getting your MOC. Go to the back and you'll be able to launch these missions. Now, the one downside to these missions is that they are not solo missions. You have to have a minimum of 2 people, but if you're like me and didn't have anyone to play with today, you can simply just request a teammate. Once you sign in, I actually did this offshore assets mission. They're all 2 times the money, so you can pick any of them. And just know that when you do these missions, you get the discount for the vehicle. So the 2 bottom ones, data breach and work dispute, you'll get a discount for the oppressor, and all the other ones you get a discount in the Warstock website for the vehicle you're using in the mission. So for this one's the APC. So if you want to make the maximum amount of money, set it to hard and then auto invite your lobby, set the matchmaking to open, and then invite all your friends, invite all your crew members. If you don't have a crew, feel free to join mine. I'll try to leave a link to that in the description box below as well. I've never done that. See if that works. So that will be pretty interesting. So kudos to this guy for joining me and actually doing this whole mission without messing it up. He's a pretty decent guy. So pretty much what they do for this mission is they drop off a ACP, or APC, sorry, ACP is the thing I used to use at work, APC, where you can go ahead and blow up some stuff and get this mission done. So you're gonna have to get inside of that vehicle, and then you're gonna have to drive quite a long ways, and you'll be taken into a cutscene. Once you've been taken into the cutscene, you're just gonna have to go over to where the cutscene was looking at and get these supplies. So it's actually pretty fun. If you had a group of 4 people, I don't think it would be necessary for this mission to have 4 people, but 2 people was way more than enough. Especially the cool thing about this wreckage to steal the packages is in this mission, for some reason, when you're stealing the packages, 1 person can carry both. So only 1 person has to get out of the vehicle. And I recommend the driver actually gets out of the vehicle because 1, he'll be the one positioning the vehicle to get onto the platform, and 2, that way you always have the cannon guy operating the cannon to protect him from aircraft and boats from the side. So once he goes ahead and retrieves those packages, you'll just have to drive back. It's fairly easy. Blow up some buzzards on the way there. Chances of you getting blown up in this thing is next to none. Very easy mission to pass, especially if you have a competent friend. So $27,000 for doing that mission. Didn't take me too long. Probably took me like 6-7 minutes. Not long. Pretty fun to do. And if you've never done them, on top of it, again, you get that discount. So as well as a big bonus, you guys, if you do complete one of these missions, you will get $100,000 of bonus GTA cash next week. So I forgot to mention that. That's actually huge for you guys. An extra $100,000 you will get for completing one of these missions. Lastly, for our last money making method of the week, we have survival modes, and Process is probably one of my favorite OG survival modes in GTA 5 Online. We did have a full squad, which was nice, a squad of 4, and we just simply went into this mode. Survival mode, pretty much you have 10 waves. You have to survive all 10 waves of enemies, and if you do that, you get a decent payout at the end. So if you are on Process, here are some of the locations I like to hide in. So the first location is, you'll see that little red garbage canister there. Once you start up, you just want to run over there and the first wave will begin. Pick up some armor, pick up health, pick up weapons if you don't have any good at weapons if you're a low level. So again, if you hide in this canister here, this is definitely where I like to be for the first few waves. And then there's actually a canister inside of the middle building, and that's probably my favorite position overall because you can be with your teammates. You can see my teammates are over there right now putting in that work so we can win this. So at the end, you'll have 3 buzzards, you'll have a few enemies. You can see this is my spot that I like in that building, and I take out all the enemies, and then we simply go ahead and destroy all the buzzards. Now, if you make it all the way to the end with your team, only one person has to survive, you will make $60,000. Now, this does take time, but one, you're getting crazy amounts of RP from killing the players, and you get a crazy amount of RP at the end as just like a kudos to you for completing all the waves. And then 60K, if you just sit in this and even like just kind of chill with your friends for a few minutes and have them run it for you, you'll make millions of dollars this week if you just play this, just having a good time. But if you guys want to make the big cash, the bunker is the way to go, and I definitely recommend you do that time trial because it's just a fun experience. Definitely do at least one MOC mission. It's definitely worth like $137,000, $127,000 to do one of those missions, and then as well as doing these survival missions will pay you guys off pretty well. So for the sales of this week, the few things I wanted to mention to you guys. Again, the bunkers are on sale. The Mobile Operations Center is on sale. Plus the upgrades, like the cosmetic upgrades, are on sale for those as well. Lastly, the Stormberg is on sale as well. So if you're looking to get a vehicle like that, definitely look into picking that up. So hopefully, guys, this video helps you guys make money fast in GTA 5 Online. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.